All right, are you ready? Let's get it. Are you ready? Let's get it. Yes, peace and blessings and keep up the lessons. Assalamu alaikum. This is your brother Taalib from the Brother Taalib Show. Yeah, and I got a good message to you that I want to give. And it's going to be brief because I got to go to work. Yeah, I'm just doing this because I've been watching videos and keeping up with the cryptocurrencies news and space and innovation and the wars in cryptocurrency against the powers that be, SEC with XRP and the Ripple case and all these things. So basically, to sum it up, I just wanted to say that we as and my prayers go out to the innocents and the innocent people and children and mothers and family, older elders in Ukraine, as well as all over the world, everything that's going on all over the world. Not to leave anybody out because of just a race or a different type of people or religion or what have you. Everybody. Okay, so that's there. That's number one. And on that being that there's wars going on in the likes of this and civil strife and people being oppressed and occupied by other people all over the world, but also we're dealing with a more on a level of economic industry warfare right now. And this is, of course, with cryptocurrency and the old traditional ways of money and finance. There's heads, of course, bumping in Congress. There's heads of bumping in the different organizations that are trying to or supposed to regulate how money and usage of money and monetary funds are distributed in whether it's markets or whether assets or what have you. So I'm basically trying to say is that the war that's between the SEC, Security Enforcement Commission, and the Ripple case is bigger than just what we say between those two. It's part of the actual war that's going on in a sense of on an economical basis and level. Like the sanctioning of Russia. Russia was supposed to be so-called superpower as well as so-called American superpower, all this superpower group, which as we know as Muslims, the only superpower and greatest of all powers is the one who created all of this. Okay? But we're not here to get into religion. I'm just getting on a basis of what the origin is of who is in control ultimately. But these governments and countries going back at it and more on an economical basis because America is not actually directly fighting, but it's like a proxy war out there anyway. But it's a proxy war in the economical space, in the eco space of money and economics and finance with this SEC and Ripple case. So I just wanted to say that we have to come together, and those of us who are on the side of trying to go up against the origin, the old school, old fogey, tired of the traditional Gustafo's a galopoly monopolized mentalities of these men and capitalists. I call them extreme capitalists that want to continue the way that things are going and have been going for years and not allow regular people to be able to get into the space of where if their mentality is up to that par and they can run these nice businesses in the innovation of cryptocurrency, let them go, let innovation go. And if people were making money beyond where a person had to start a business from ground up and work up that step, we're in different times. Stop being greedy is the point. But it is what it is. So the SEC is just a puppet. SEC is just a proxy warfare tool, okay, in the monetary fund ecosystem of things. So let's come together as a people. XRP and Bitcoin, as you see up there on my backdrop, and Ethereum and all these that are going back and forth, and especially the Bitcoin. You Maximists have to really get to understand and use your minds and say this is beyond just XRP or me as a Bitcoin owner and investor and developer or Bitcoin miner or whatever, and you want to be a maximist, and that's it. Stop being extreme and stop being tribal. Start being that we all in the same game together. And this, I would like you to listen to this clip real quick, and I'm gonna finish up. And she's really great. Wendy O from BitBoy's show, and she said this. Hold on for a second. Let me get it in. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Okay, give me a sec, and I'll get that in there for you, and then we can listen. All right, ready? Here we go.
I think when I covered XRP, I said, watch this support line here at 75 cents. If it holds, you can continue to follow this pattern here. So I am looking to target about 84 cents with XRP. It actually looks really, really good. Looking at both the indicators and breaking above or sustaining 75 cents. So big shout out to the XRP community. Shout out to the Bit Squad. And honestly, even though I was not the biggest XRP fan in the beginning, I want them to win and absolutely own the SEC, because if we do not work together to create collective change, change will not happen. And the SEC or XRP Ripple winning against the SEC will be a major win for the entire crypto community. So big shout out to you guys. I think when I covered them to win.
And that's what I'm talking about. Okay. That is what I'm talking about. So, you know, we can go back and forth with each other, but at the end of the day, they're all coming against and they're all coming after the SEC, after cryptocurrency, the government, they're going to regulate. But how it's going to be regulated is depends on how we allow these things to take place. And we got to come together on it. We have to use all our efforts, all our brains, all our minds. Not one specific cryptocurrency. Whoever becomes the main cryptocurrency that is in the adoption more than the others, then so be it. Whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, whether it's XRP or Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, whatever, all these different coins, you know, HBAR, Stellar XLM, all these different and then those I haven't mentioned. And many of you will like have armies and this and that and tribes and groups, you know, the community, the cryptocurrency community is what we should be focusing on as a whole. And that's my point. So now I want to give you real quick, and I'm going to finish up because I have to get out of here soon. Hold on, let me get it real quick. Yeah, this is it. Hold on for a sec. Let me get to be able to get you to listen. All right, ready? And it's only, 5 minutes, I think?
Ukraine has officially legalized crypto. Nice. The Ukraine's Ministry of Digital Transformation tweeted that President Zelensky signed a law, and from now on, foreign and Ukrainian cryptocurrency exchanges will operate legally, and banks will open accounts for crypto companies. In terms of adoption, this highlights that countries will need to use crypto at some point, so governments are understanding that legalizing it makes sense. Before, a lot of countries saw crypto as a threat to their financial system or a tool for criminals, but of course this isn't the case. It can actually better the lives of many people, and in recent times, Ukraine has been a great example of this. Many people in the country are currently using crypto as a way of protecting their wealth due to the conflict happening with Russia.
Okay, so I want you to understand that's where we're at right now, and that's where we're going. You know, the big, you know, thing in the news and what's trending in the news is about Ukraine, but what's also trending in the crypto space is about where we're at and the struggles we're going through continuously to try to get to be greatly and more adopted, and to allow innovation to continue on. And that everybody, all cryptocurrency projects, all cryptocurrency, especially the ones that have utility, especially ones that have a use case, especially ones that are going to benefit the infrastructure of our countries, like Ukraine, or they doing with Russia. Russia's trying to get around these extreme sanctions that I say, but it is what it is. Everybody's going at Russia because this is not only is this a geopolitical thing too? So I'm not going to go there, but you know, like BitBoy did, and you know, everybody's talking in the lines of Ukraine being like the only one out of the entire world that has been affected by refugee problems and attacking and killing of innocent people. Syria, Yemen, the Uyghurs in China, and Rohingya people in Burma, plenty African countries over there in Venezuela, Haiti, all these other places in the world. But Ukraine's the only one in the highest level. And I'm not saying to say that to downsize or to say to take away the seriousness of what's going on. That's the evils that are happening and the attacks that are being on especially innocent people. No for me. But it's not just there, and we have to look more beyond just being a narrow-minded in a bigoted minded set of influence, that only one particular race of people have the right to have life and to be given support from the rest of the world. No, everyone, and as well as when it comes to the crypto space, all cryptos deserve support. So those of you who are not supporting XRP and the Ripple case, shame on you. Come together because you're going to be next. Know that. Peace and blessings, and keep up the lessons. And out to you all. Peace in the world. May Allah guide us all. Allahumma ameen. Peace. Are you ready? Let's get it.